Hello everyone. In this video we are to integrate this intimidating but very simple integral, and here is how we approach it. So we have the integral, so this is the solution. We have the integral from 0 up to 1 of the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus, and it continues that way, dx. Now the approach, like I said, is as follows. We're going to, first of all, you can see that this expression here can never be negative because we have the positive square root of the entire of this expression. So we're dealing with a positive value here of this integral, but we are going to let y be equal to this integrand here, the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus the three dots signifying that the pattern continues. And so we are going to square both sides. Squaring both sides, what we get on the left is y squared. On the right, this square sign vanishes. We're just going to have, let me just capture the whole thing actually. So we're saying basically that this is what we have. We're squaring the entire of the right hand side. X squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus the three dots, like I said, signifying that the pattern continues, and we have to square that expression. Now you can see that the first square sign or root sign is eliminated by the square there. What we have on the left hand side is y squared, and on the right hand side we're now going to have x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of, I'm adding one more term, you see why shortly, x squared plus x plus the three dots, like I said, signifying that the process continues. Now there's something very interesting I want you to see here, and that is, if you allow me to use a red pen here, I'm basically saying that if you look at this expression here is exactly what we started with, that expression. And so we can get rid of that, replace it with y. So therefore what we have now is the following. We have y squared is equal to x squared plus x plus y. Now this is a quadratic equation. We have to write it in standard form. So we're basically saying now that this is the same as y squared, subtract y from both sides, is what you're going to get, and subtract x squared plus x from both sides, you're going to get minus, and allow me to put this in brackets like so. And then we have is equal to 0, the standard form. Now we're going to use the quadratic formula here in order to solve for y in terms of x. And we are saying, therefore, the quadratic formula says y is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now you can see that there is a coefficient of y squared here, which is the value of a, the coefficient of y, which is minus 1, and that's the value of b, and then we have this expression here, including the minus sign, as a value of c. So let's substitute then. We're saying this is the same as, in the numerator we have minus, remember b is minus 1, so we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of b is minus 1, like I said, we're squaring it, minus 4, a is 1, the coefficient of y squared, there is your 1, and c is minus, open brackets, x squared plus x, like so, and we have to close that bracket. We are saying square root of the whole of that 2 times the value of a is 1. Like I said, the coefficient of y squared is 1. Now let's clean up this expression here and see something very beautiful come up. So proceeding, we are saying now that what we have is the following. In the numerator, you see we have 1 plus or minus the square root of, if you square minus 1, you're going to get 1, and minus 4 times minus that expression here, you're going to have plus 4 times x squared plus x basically, and we're taking the square root of that. We're saying this is over 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Now remember, I said that we're interested in the positive value of y, because the integrand can never be negative in this case, and therefore we're going to have to take the plus sign there in order to ensure that y is positive. So we are saying basically that, remember, this is y equals that. Y is going to be equal to 1 plus the square root of, distribute the 4, you're going to have 1 plus 4x squared plus 4x. And we're dividing this by 2. Now rewriting the expression under the square sign, what we have is 1 plus the square root of 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now notice that that's a perfect square, which factorizes to, it factorizes to the following. The square root of, it factorizes to 2x plus 1, and we're saying squared all over 2. Now this expression, like I said, factorizes to that, and the square sign tells you we get rid of the 2 and the root sign is gone. So what we have now is 1 plus 2x plus 1 all over 2. Look at how beautiful that one is. Continuing, 1 plus 1 is 2, so what we have is 2 plus 2x all over 2. Factorizing the numerator, we have 2 open brackets, 1 plus x, and we're saying we're dividing this by 2. And what we have eventually, what we have is 1 plus x, which I can write as x plus 1, because this cancels that. Look at what we have now. Y is equal to this. Basically, we are saying that the entire of this expression here is just equal to x plus 1. So now our integral changes as follows. The integrand has to be replaced by x plus 1. So now we are saying that instead of having this expression here, we'll have, if you allow me to start by saying, therefore, our integral, which is the integral from 0 up to 1 of the square root of x squared plus x plus the square root of x squared plus x plus, let me extend this one here, square root of x squared plus x plus 1, 2, 3, and remember dx. This one here changes to the integral from 0 up to 1 of simply x plus 1, and then we're having dx there. Remember what we did here? Simplified that integrand up to there, y is equal to x plus 1, and we replace it like that. And this evaluates to, if you use the power rule in there, you're going to get x squared over 2 plus x. Remember, the power of x is 1. We add 1 and divide. Integral of 1 with respect to x is just x. Limits of integration 0 up to 1. Substituting 1 first, we have 1 squared over 2 plus 1, and then minus, put 0 in there and there as well, 0 squared over 2 plus 0. You can agree with me that this is 1 over 2 plus 1 minus 0. Allow me to write this as 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2. 0 is nothing. Denominator is the same. We can simply say 1 plus 2 all over 2, and this evaluates to 3 over 2. How brilliant is that? Your feedback remains valuable and very important to us. I'll see you in the next one.